Howdy, my name is Pappy, and I want to welcome you to Grenade Mentality Werkzs. It's spelled Werkzs, it's spelled W-E-R-K-Z-S. You probably discovered that by either clicking on it or trying to find it on the web. It might have brought it up as an alternative. It's a little bit more difficult, but if you subscribe, then I'll always be right there for you. And I appreciate a like. This is my first video. I'm an amateur photographer, and it does not show with this. My equipment is rather old now and quite out of date, but it had to do for a little bit. It has to do for a little bit, and that's kind of the theme of what I plan on doing on my channel. A lot of us just don't have the money to go out and spend $2,000 on a new mower or on tools that you may need to do. I am not that rich. But I am rich in one way. I have a very loving wife and great daughters and grandkids that I think the world of. And perhaps one day you might see them in one of my videos. I'd be very happy to introduce them to you. I love each one. But back to business. My wife, she said she bought me a harem for my retirement. My harem is a bunch of lovely ladies. You can see them all about me here. Oh, cool. Well, the neighbor's got a real good truck. He's got one of them Baywat engines. I'll probably have to try this again. A little bit. Probably about 15 minutes, I'll catch you. Hey, guess what? He didn't idle it for 15 minutes. He took right off. So, I can continue on here. Anyhow, my channel is going to be how to save you a little bit of money and repair things. I got a drain right now that's real slow. And if I were to call out a plumber, I don't know how much those buggers cost, but it's got to be $75 just to show up. I can Google that later, or you guys can. You can figure out how much it would cost just to have a drain cleaned out. And of course, you know, every time they drain, clear a drain, someone's going to find something else. But all you want is your drain cleaned. I'll teach you how to do it, and it won't cost you but a few dollars. That's if you don't already have a plunger, because a plunger's a few bucks. I have a bunch of little ladies that don't really run. They need quite a bit of work. They've been sitting for years in barns. Some of them 15, some of them even more years. I think one of the B10s here has been sitting for a good 20 years. I have a big 10. We can't fathom how long it's been since that thing's run. The one I'm sitting on, I got it and just put a little gas and change the oil, tried it with a battery, I put a battery in it and tried it. The bugger will mow grass for about 10 minutes and stopped. We're going to look into that. I have everything from the little lawnmower and Alice Chalmers all the way up to the bigger garden tractors, but they're all old. These things are 60s and 70s. Now to me, 60s and 70s is whenever I was a kid or a teenager. So, well, not teenager in the 70s. I was a young adult. And I have a 1919 Galloway 6 horsepower hit or miss engine, and it's on its own little, what they call truck or carriage. And I'm just now to the point where it may fire up. I tried it with a little ether and it popped. I did have it running a while ago, about a year ago, just for a little bit. And it's got a muffler on it that will blow smoke rings 30 feet in the air. It's cool as the dickens. We'll get that going. I have motors that I'm going to be taking off of things. Neighbor gave me a weed eater here, and I'm going to take that weed eater and see if I can't get it going again, because weed eaters are expensive. You know, you'll pay $130 to $150 for a good one, and that's Troy-Bilt. Heck, Troy-Bilt's a good engine. That thing ought to run. We'll find out. Let's see. Well, I don't know what all I'm going to get into, but I want to take you along with me. You may find out you like the kind of things I do. Oh, by the way, my first project is going to be a tire on one of these little lawnmowers, and it's come off the rim. Oh, that is a problem. Tires sit whenever they're off the rim, and they get a fold in them, and then they pucker in, and it's almost impossible to get the dang beads to come back out and seal on the rims of the tires. But I got a hack for that. I guess they call it a hack. I got a cheap for it, a very cheap. And it will save you a little bit of time and maybe save you from having to take a wheel or a mower up to a service agent and have them work on it. So I talk to a lot of people during the day, and I always have my work crew that I'm a team leader for, I'm part of. I'm very proud of that. But we have a little saying. It's tally-ho. It all the way back into Old French. I can't say it in French very well, but it's something like tally-hot. It means hold the edge of your sword high. And that means you're ready for battle and ready to strike. So, tally-ho, and off we go.